We're told. Know what time it is. Damn, that's great.
It's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt.
I know.
The extra point. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground.
He's going for the big play. And it's
You seen that? Wait.
fingers incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Let's see what they've got on second down. To the air. It's Shuck.
You
Using
got
his
my
legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He can throw it away as long as he got past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another day.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Well, the tight end's trying to work the middle of the field. Nobody even close to him in coverage. It's not going to get any easier than that for the quarterback. That's an easy first down.
The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Irons on the move.
how you catch this shit?
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half.
I ain't talking about that one. I'm talking about the other one.
Really need positive yards on second down after the incompletion. They'll snap it from the 44. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Got it behind the line. It's Brown.
Shit.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
He caught it, but no game.
Want to get the ball in the hands of playmakers, and they did, but this time the defense up to the challenge.
And when you slide that running back out of the
Deep shot for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to
Come on
move
and
the
punt it.
scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Blasted as he lets it go.
Yeah.
It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball down.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And he
Damn, I
can't
think I
escape, and
still.
down he goes.
And come on, O-line got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one to get you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your number one priority.
This is a 3rd and long. looking downfield to throw. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set in the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Well, look at this. 4th down and 1.5 miles, and the offense is still on the field. Looking for a deep man.
Yeah.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence in their
If I knew how to tell man, if I knew how to use it on my life, it would have been hard. Wait. I mean, I had a lock on.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
Back to throw. It's shot. He'll take another shot here. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football instead of the turnover. It'll be 3rd down.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
And that pass picked off. Bringing it back. After making the pick, he took it the other way, and he's dragged down at the 19.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They're already in great field goal position here, David. The question is, how aggressive do they get?
full throttle. Be aggressive. Try to get the touchdown here, man. Such great starting field position.
It's just going to take one play, right? They've got the weapons outside. Give a guy an opportunity to make a play in the end zone. Think about the momentum change that will create.
After the misfire now on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. The Wolverines want to move quickly. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Keeps looking downfield.
Damn.
And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Dropping back, it's shot. Dances away to my time. Got his man. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half.
Oh, yeah. My bad.
And the Wolverines will kick it off to start the 2nd half.
Yeah, I got Michigan. Oh my fucking, them already rolled. Oh, yeah. Real dog.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack.
Okay.
Those
You know
two
what I
first
gotta do
half
now.
turnovers really
Stop
damaging
bullshit.
and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing a game
You
plan, right?
stuffed,
They're
buddy.
bad. They know they're
You're
the
gonna be
reason why
stuffed.
they're down in this game. So
Do I have
I expect
Madden?
them to
Yeah.
come out here lighting it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Hold on. Subscribe.
Going up top on first down. On the move and looking deep.
Ain't no fucking way.
Now as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Back to throw, it's Shuck. Makes the grab. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Second and goal for the offense. They want to just keep throwing it. To the end zone and it's picked off. And he's brought down and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is out physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front.
Ball in the air, intercepted. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover, and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Fast motion from the offense. Trying to find his man on first down. Snagged on the outside. It's Martin. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Toss sweep to the left. They get him on the ground in the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Would it love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Quarterback now breaking the field. Took a shot as he...
You said what?
And this is going to be incomplete on
What the
3rd down.
fuck?
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why
What the fuck? Get it there.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown.
You got off. You got off. You got off. Yeah, man.
And the third play, because they just keep running around, making things happen. The QB does a great job on 4th down, getting in the end zone, making the big play.
Oh.
On to attempt to try.
I was just thinking about that.
And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6.
Yeah, and then you put the pound
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
You know why you did?
The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away.
Had so many balls.
And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds and excellent field position for this offense. first down here for the offense. The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Solid pick up of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. The give on the inside. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so third down becomes an easier down. It's not third and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. Fullback's got it. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Well, how about that play call? 3rd down, turn it around, hand it to the big fella, your fullback, and he does the work to get the first.
First down to start the drive after the break. He wants to throw. Takes a hit as he fires.
Oh, he caught that bitch.
Outside is complete. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hanging in there. He knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make the completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
And now on 2nd down for this offense.
Huh?
They'll give it to the back. The Wolverines have a first down.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first
Yeah, I
down.
got ID.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. Motion from the offense. He's going to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's more. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to throw, it's Warren. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and force the QB to have to hold the ball and work those progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Blasted as he lets it go. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. It's
Hold on,
a
Tay.
one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th
We
down.
gotta go.
Try to get it on the ground.
Damn! I knew I should never did that.
Get there. A first down stop.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. I figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
The oil I got.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They tried to run the counter, but absolutely nothing doing.
And those counter plays take a little longer to develop. Sometimes you're usually pulling one or two guys, and that penetration in the backfield can kill you, can get to the running back before he gets started.
I said speed, nigga. I ain't said no speed.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Off play action. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? At the 40, there he goes. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Say what?
Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation.
Yeah. You gonna take that? You gonna take that? Let's see if you take it.
Game on the line. Offense has the ball. Down 1 score. Time winding down. What is better than this? Off the play fake on 1st down. Wants to throw.
Oh, he ain't got nothing else to do.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The sure hand, just Loveland. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form time.
Dropping back, it's Warren. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Should have been doing
You've got
that.
to be impressed by what you've seen from this defensive line in the game because they're getting to the quarterback, they're getting sacks, and when they can't get there, they're putting their arms up and they're batting balls down. So impressive watching this D-line go to work.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Wants to go up top.
I did it, money. I did it.
And they've got the lead in the final minute. He'll try to tack on one more. How in the world did he miss that? Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a late touchdown in the final minute that is likely the game winner here. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And good
game over.
Team to knock down the return man. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Feeling some heat. Hit as he throws. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
We got 2 seconds.
I'm feeling good.
Look at this clip right here.
Let's see what you want to do. 2K20 clip. I was young for all of that. Tobacco. Nigga.
Had to carry the team.
Yo. Are you good?
Stadium, you know what's in store. Hard
Damn, Tay.
toughness, defense, and you better bring your hat and be ready to strike somebody when you come into this black and gold cauldron to take on the Hawkeyes. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 teams, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Nothing.
The Hawkeyes will kick it away to start us off. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Okay, through. Ha.
Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He'll pull it down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Back to pass, it's Ward. Got the quick pass. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming in.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field.
You hurt, don't it?
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Arroyo. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Movement here from the tight end. Give to the back. And the Hurricanes get enough for the first down. Just moving those chains the way Frank Gore did back in the day.
Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Edgerrin James, so many elite backs in Miami history. Finding that guy that you can give the ball to that's reliable, important part of the Canes tradition.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down.
Oh, we got 2 people.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, we know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes a connection. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
They'll throw it on first down. Quick strike complete. And the
fucking RPO, you damn right.
Short game. My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Still some work to do after that last completion. It's 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Ready to fire from the pistol.
Yeah. You ain't been doing shit. You ain't been stopping it. Shit, why not? Your defense ass. Your defense ass. Alright. You right.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle, it's Horton. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. And they'll finally make the tackle at the 3-yard line.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
He leaves it with his back. He pushes
Show how weak he
all
is.
the way to the 2-yard line.
Show how weak he is.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Into the end zone. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with him, start to take away the field towards the sideline, because think about it. He's not going to throw it back across his body.
Get it back. Yeah. Shut the fuck up. You know what you're throwing, please.
And the Hawkeyes moving quickly to the line. To the air, it's McNamara. Fires to the wideout. And he intercepts it. No real chance on the return, but they got it at the 34.
No, I'm going to get it back.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick. in return. There are a lot
Smoke
of
my
dudes
dope
in the
on your
back end
pussy
with
ass.
speed, with the ability to close.
Smoke
What
my
a
dope on your
phenomenal
pussy
play by
ass.
that young man just now to get the ball.
Smoke my dope on your pussy ass.
Get away.
Smoke my dope on your pussy ass.
Turn the shit up, man. We need more bruising.
And the Canes are threatening on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
That's
And he's
what I
brought down
wanted.
after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions. He's got to find a way to find something different, get in a better rhythm, start seeing the field better, Palmer, because he's not in a flow right now.
No, David, it looks like he's forcing the football a little bit, maybe trying to make up for that interception he threw on the last drive. But that last play, there was no way that football should have gone there. He could have gotten off of that, checked it down, or thrown it away. This quarterback, he needs a breather right now. He's got to collect himself.
Man, on the defense, I got to find a way to get some
that shit was dog, game. You go cut.
disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Here we go, hate you,
They've
game.
got it at the 36. It's a 1st and
We
10.
got to score.
Unloads
Interception.
to the wideout. And it's
Gotta
incomplete.
keep going.
If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's McNamara. Throws to the wideout.
Oh,
And
come
is
on.
knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off.
Give me that.
Dropped behind the
Punt the
line
ball.
of scrimmage.
Punt the
That'll be
ball.
a loss of 3. They didn't get enough for the 1st down, so 4th down, clock running as they hurry to the line. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
He said punt the
Deep
ball.
down the right side.
What the
To
fuck?
the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a 4th down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the 1st to keep the drive alive. QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target has to be in the perfect place at the perfect time, and you got to be able to haul it in. They checked all the boxes on that 4th down.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Throws for the tight end. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He'll off one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Iowa! Pulled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. They'll be able to snap it once more before the end of the half. Back to pass, it's Ward. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. One more snap coming before halftime. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime.
Yeah, then why? You ain't watch? Money still on the phone? Oh.
The
Oh,
Canes
I gotta
will try
turn
to
up
kick
for
this
my
one
nigga
deep to
Money.
get things underway in the second half. From inside the 15, here's the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. The Hawkeyes in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Pass on the way. It's kicked off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running.
Can anyone catch him? And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Caught behind the line. It's Martinez. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. And the Hurricanes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Here comes the two-point try. Looking to throw, it's Ward. He's got it in the end zone for the 2, and they'll take an 8-7 lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. looking for daylight from inside his 20. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Iowa has the ball back on offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing that get that one positive play, and get those juices going, and something can start to build.
And the Hawkeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end. You're expecting them to punt.
Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Still running at the 40. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body. Going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that side. What sort of changes were they able to make because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Looking for a man. It's Ward. Might be looking to run. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Dialing up a second down pass play. Grab near the marker. It's Martinez. Touchdown, Canes! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The snaps, the fake, and he wants to throw. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the two. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
You watching me?
Iowa has it back on offense. offense hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
Yeah.
Getting Alabama this time. His hometown.
That's what Alabama. Oh my God.
They always do beat Ohio. He said his hometown. They said they like the state.
I don't even like Alabama.
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Titletown, some call it, a moniker that many claim, but this city lives thanks to the Alabama Crimson Tide. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Bruce Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Center. You might want to watch Final Destination. We watch all of it.
The Buckeyes will kick it away first. That's not what he had in mind, and they'll give up good field position as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
I think he's
First
trash
down for this
already.
offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Nice run there on first down. You know this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Trying to get to it. A strike downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Big-time playmakers on the outside. Now, look, Alabama's had great receivers. Ozzie Newsome, David Palmer way back in the day. But nowadays, it's sort of part of the DNA for the Crimson Tide.
Man, the run they had for several years was unbelievable with Judy and Ruggs and Cooper and Devontae Smith. Like, we could just keep going on guy after guy after guy that they had that wore that uniform that was a big-time elite playmaker on the outside.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Milroe. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it. It'll bring up 4th down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range. You're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock him up man-to-man. Everybody on an island. Everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting it 3rd.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Fires Here's the pass. Intercepted. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
All right, good news. The game just got started. There's still a lot of football left to play. The bad news is that we've already now turned it over and handed the defense an interception. Quarterback's going to have to be more dialed in with his decision-making in this game.
Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
Yeah, the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Using his legs, it's Judkins. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, the linebacker's showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
He rapping on GTA Young and Ace.
Sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are
They gotta play one more game
on
after
the
this.
side of the field. That is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking.
Oh my goodness.
He's got his man. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
What's he think?
Just steamrolling his way through. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The offense did exactly.
Damn. Then you just quit. Don't quit, bro. Don't quit, bro. Don't quit, don't quit, don't quit.
3 games in a row. Yep, I don't know.
Tough.
Look. Just leave it at that. Time is from the book. It ain't funny without Fucking stupid nigger bitch. I heard you one of the white boys around the street couldn't get no gun. Nigga, I'm the KKK and I'm doing it again with my pistol. How they be talking?
Yo, on the side, been no foes. Into it.
Camera. With my controller vibrating. The button. It's a button on the front of the game. At the bottom. Up on the white truck. Up on the black truck.